Hey Virgo, it's Suzanne here to do your Friday reading. I was not available to do readings on Monday this week, so yeah, I think things are calming down right now, so that's a good thing. I'm going to start with this oracle deck here. It's the Tree Angel Oracle deck. It's by Fred Hagenender. It's a really, really beautiful deck. I explain in the Gemini video, at the beginning of the video, why I like this deck so much, why I relate to it. So you can check that out if you want, but I'm not going to go into it in every single video. All right, so let's start by, we're going to pull one card for you and one card for the person you're watching the video for. This card is for you. This card is the person that you're watching the video for. Of course, in a general reading, sometimes the energies are reversed, okay? All right, so let's take a look at you first. All right, so we have the alder tree. All right, so this is card number 30. And this is about, there might be some old wounds that are festering for you. So you might be hanging on to some old hurts, some old pain. You know, you might be feeling some sadness right now, possibly because you're revisiting old pain. You might be reliving something in your head. You might be reminded of something, you know, with your person that was hurtful to you. Okay, but this is about, you know, and this is kind of a, this card is definitely about living in the past. Okay, so you might be blaming yourself for something that happened in the past, about something you said or something you did. And, you know, I got to tell you, that's really a waste of your energy. It really is. All right, so for this person, we have the walnut tree. Okay, the walnut tree is kind of an energy of, you know, you can see, maybe you can, maybe you can't, but, you know, this tree angel, you know, she is really like just almost being swallowed up by the trunk of the tree. So there's no way that she can move. There's no action she can take. So this person is in the energy of just waiting and watching. But while they're doing that, while they're waiting, while they're watching, they have no judgment towards the situation, but they're also taking no action. So when we're waiting and we're watching, you know, it's probably because we're looking for, excuse me, for some type of information, or there's, shh, Barney, stop it, stop it, stop it. It's the wind. It's the wind. I know, it's the wind, honey. Okay. So if they're waiting and watching and taking no action and have no judgment, okay, it probably is because they're in the energy of allowing what needs to come to them, whether it's information, whether it's, you know, a person, whether it's a situation that is unfolding. I feel like this is the energy of allowing it to unfold. But this person is very likely watching you. So, you know, if you think that this person has no feeling or no connection to you anymore. I don't feel like that's the case. I feel like they're watching, not in a sneaky, creepy way, but in a way where, you know, they're interested. And they may be watching you with no judgment. Okay? So whatever, and that's interesting that we have no judgment here, because I feel heavy judgment here. And I feel like it's judgment that you're placing on yourself, and it's time to release that. Okay? The number of this card is number 2, so that's the number of duality, of connection, of partnership. So there could be, you know, almost a telepathic energy going on between the two of you. This card here is number 30. So that breaks down to a 3, which is about communication. And I feel like the communication that's going on here is the communication that you're having with yourself. You're beating yourself up for something. Something that you feel you did wrong that might have hurt this connection. All right, so let's see. Your cards are going to be on the top, and for them, their cards are going to be on the bottom. All right. One interesting theme that's happening that, in the readings today is I'm seeing the 5 of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles has shown up in every single reading. So, you know, that could be one of the strongest energies out there right now. And what is the 5 of Pentacles? It's the energy of lack, okay? So with everything that's going on in the world, you know, people are being laid off, you know, people are not being able to find what they need at stores. There is a general energy of lack, okay? And remember, as a collective, you know, we're drawing that energy towards us, right now at least, okay? So get back to thinking in terms of abundance and everything that you have. Focusing on what you have right now is really important. You know, if you have your health, fantastic, okay? That's, I mean, you can be grateful all day for that, okay? What else do you have? You have friends and family in your life that care about you. And even if there's only one person in your life that cares about you, you can appreciate that. Some people don't have a lot of people in their life, and that might be to no fault of their own. If you have your animals, you can appreciate having your animals with you. They are little souls that care and love you. Okay, if you have anything in your refrigerator, you have more than half the world right now. All right, so just a little energy of gratefulness there, because, you know, I feel like your energy is focusing on possibly what you don't have or what you are lacking, or something that you said or did in the past that you're regretting. All right, so let's see for you. All right, so I don't do reversals in general readings. We have 9 of Pentacles. So you might be feeling a little bit alone, okay? For some of you, you might be content to be alone, okay? So for some of you, it might be a new experience. You know, some of you might be quarantined, right? It might be a new experience to spend as much time alone with yourself. But this actually, you know, you might find that you actually enjoy it, because 9 of Pentacles is really about being very content with where you're at. This might be what you're showing the world, because there's definitely an energy of struggle within. All right, so for this person here, we have the Four of Swords. Yeah, Four of Swords is very reflective of the walnut tree, right? You know, this person is just taking a break, not doing much of anything, waiting, watching, with no judgment, with no action. This person is just, they're okay to just hang. You know, what are they doing? They could be thinking about you. They could be overthinking. If they're overthinking, they're doing it without judgment. They, you know, I almost feel like this person, you know, almost has the opposite energy of you. This person feels open, and you feel like you're kind of, again, judging and beating yourself up. Maybe revisiting sadness that you thought you were over with this person. Yeah, Hermit. You are definitely, I mean, this is you, Virgo, right here. You're reflecting on things that have happened in the past, and I feel like you're doing that. You're spending some time alone right now, and it might be needed time alone. You know, this might be necessary for you to go through. This could be a little bit of the dark night of the soul energy for you. If this is your first experience with, you know, maybe this is the first time in your life where you haven't had to go physically to a job, you know, and you have additional time to think about things that you haven't thought about really on a regular basis. And it's allowing you to almost open old wounds to heal those wounds. All right, and then down here, we have the Four of Wands. Yeah, very open energy. You know, this Four of Wands can be about freedom, but this person feels like they have some type of foundation with you. You know, I mean, Four of Wands can be a twin energy for sure. It can be a card of marriage. Is this person, you know, thinking about marriage potentially with you? Again, very opposite energy here. All right, so we have Eight of Cups. So with you opening up old wounds, or possibly feeling some regret or having some new tears about an old wound, you know, it's like, I feel like this is coming back around again for you. That's what the Eight of Cups, you know, I really feel like the Eight of Cups is more about revisiting something so many times. It's about revisiting something. You know, something that you thought was gone, something that you thought had left your life is now back. And it might just be back in your thoughts right now, but, you know, it feels like this person over here, you know, is, you know, again, waiting and watching. And, you know, while they're waiting and watching, I feel like maybe something sparked them to be thinking about you again, okay? Which is this Four of Swords, and Four of Wands is about, there was a foundation here between the two of you at some point. It does feel like there's been a significant amount of time that has passed between these two people. Let's see. Look at this. We have we have 8 of Cups for them, 8 of Cups for you. Both of you are feeling this energy of things coming back around. So wherever it is that you started, 4 of Wands, foundation, okay, I feel like it's coming back around to that foundation. You're both finding this in different ways. For you, you know, you're revisiting hurts of the past. For them, I feel like they remember things a little bit differently. They're kind of in a wait and see mode, but at the same time, with both of you having the 8 of Cups here, it feels like you're both thinking about coming back around to each other. All right, so 5 of Wands for you. Okay, so anytime we have a 5, we're talking about, you know, agents of chaos and change. So the change that you could be feeling is this energy of things coming back around. If you add these 2 cards together, what do we get? We get 5. There is the energy of change between the 2 of you. What does this person have? Queen of Wands. Yeah. You might be dealing with a fire sign, first and foremost. This person down here could be somebody that was a third party at one point. Somebody that could have been, it could have been something that started and never really, like nothing really specifically went wrong in this person's eyes. I feel like you might have been very hurt by something that happened here. It could have been that this person talked a big game back then, talked marriage, talked, you know, long term. This Queen of Wands can be the Mistress card. So we have marriage and mistress here. We need some clarification on this. All right. I'm going to use the Lenormand deck this week to do the clarifying. All right, so I want to clarify the Hermit. I want to clarify the 8 of Cups for you. Down here, I want to clarify this 4 of Wands and this 8 of Cups for them. All right, so Hermit, what have you, this energy, the alder tree and the Hermit, you have been revisiting old wounds about what? All right, so we have the significant feminine. All right, so there's possibly a significant feminine in your life if you're a masculine energy, that you've been thinking about a significant feminine that was in your life at some point, and maybe that you have regrets about, or something has opened old wounds about that connection for you. If you are the feminine watching this video, I feel like you're focused on what you did or how you behaved in a former connection, and you're judging yourself, where this person has no judgment towards this. I feel like this person saw this connection very differently than you. Okay, so down here, the 4 of Wands, what type of foundation does this person think that the 2 of you had? All right, so we have the dice. So that's interesting. You know, I don't feel like this person at the time, all right, was extremely committed. Even if they talked about marriage, I don't feel like they were committed to it at the time. You know, this person liked to take risks. This person liked to roll the dice, you know, and just see where things went. I don't feel like this person was, you know, overly committed at the time, but I feel like they're rethinking that. They know that that's how they came off in this connection. That could have been what hurt you. You know, when we break down the number of this card, we get 12, right? Which breaks down to a 3, which is about communication. So this person, you know, talked a big game that they didn't follow through on. And I feel like that's what was hurtful to you. So what is the 8 of Cups about for you? You know, again, I feel like something is coming full circle. All right, so we have a message, a letter. So what might have triggered you to be in this energy is that you might have received a message from somebody recently that you haven't heard from in a long time. And, you know, it might have triggered something in you, something that might have felt good in the past, right? You know, something nostalgic. Something about this person that made you feel good in the past. You might have received a message from this person, or you might have sent a message to this person. All right, so why is this person feeling the same energy of 8 of Cups? We have the significant masculine. And look at the direction the significant masculine is looking, is towards the Queen of Wands. So whoever this significant masculine is, you know, I feel like they are, you know, it's kind of the same energy here. It's like they're reminiscing about something that felt very good to them. You know, I feel like the significant masculine here is literally, you know, thinking about coming back around to this significant feminine. But he's waiting and watching. Now, if you are the masculine in this, you know, situation, I feel like this is you thinking about what was left in the past. You might be watching this Queen of Wands, who might have been, honestly, who might have been a mistress in the past, or might have been somebody significant that you rolled the dice with, or that you took some risks with, or that was very passionate and fun. You might have spoken about, you know, marriage in a lighthearted way, or long-term in a lighthearted way, but you really were never very serious about it. But this significant masculine is looking right over at this Queen of Wands energy. The significant masculine here has his back to this 4 of Wands. So this could be the situation where a masculine is leaving a, you know, a marriage, taking a risk towards this Queen of Wands, coming back around to this Queen of Wands, which is a mistress energy. Interesting. All right, so let's see what this person's perceiving of you right now and what you are perceiving from this person right now. All right, so they are feeling the wheel of destiny. They are feeling pushed forward. They are feeling pushed towards you. You, Page of Cups, you're perceiving this person, you know, again, I feel like this Page of Cups is connected to this letter or this message. There might have been a small message of feelings that just reignited everything for you in some way, made you deeply feel something again. You're seeing this person as a possibility again, and they are seeing you as a possibility again. I feel like this person down here has grown quite a bit spiritually, and I feel like the fact that they have grown as much as they have spiritually is moving this wheel of destiny forward again between the two of you. And this might be, again, this might be something that has been like dormant for a long time that is resurfacing. All right, so Virgo, that is what I have for you. If you are looking for a personal reading, you can reach out to me. Everything that you need is in the description box below. You will get a response quickly. And, you know, please stay safe, stay healthy. You know, and of course, I wish you much love during this difficult time for a lot of people. But we will get through it. All right, and I will talk to you next week. All right, thanks so much. Bye-bye.